of a dimension.
We'd like to show you the next best thing to an extra pair of hands. Black & Decker's Hobby Crafter Hitachi television.
And we love it.
There's just one thing you ought to know when you buy a Hitachi.
This is King 5 News.
Good morning, Seattle. This is Elaine Parker.
And this is Clay Baker.
We are coming to you live this morning from the King 5 station in Seattle with a breaking news story. As of today, the local police department from the small town of Grove, located about 50 minutes south of Seattle, made a grave discovery this morning when the body of a young girl was found brutally beaten and dismembered out by the local lake.
As of now, Grove Police Chief McCormick and Grove Police Detective Carson have yet to determine a positive identity of the poor girl, but the question remains the same. Is this one of the missing victims in the last few years? We're not sure. We can only speculate. As of now, shock and fear grip this small community and ours as well, especially with these recent alarming increases of mass missing murder victims, which can be related to another mass murder committed by one Theodore Bundy back in the 70s.
Indeed, Clay. These recent killings stretching from the small town of Grove to here in Seattle continue to be an ongoing search for answers with no further evidence or anything to go on to help find these missing people. We will keep you updated as the story develops further. Now, we go over to Robert for this week's weather broadcast.
Dispatch, we've arrived at the address. Is this the positive location? Over.
10-4, Chief. The victim clarified Grove Drive, house number 385 as the suspect's address. Please proceed with caution. Over.
Will do. Over. Hollis, I need you and your unit to go around the back and make sure there's no escape. Be careful.
Yes, Chief.
Be prepared to move in.
Got it, Chief.
To the attendant of this home, you have till the count of 5 to come out with your hands up. Any failure to comply with these orders will result in us coming into your home. Do you understand this? 5, 4, 3, 2, 1.
Let's move. Put your hands up right now. I said put your hands on your fucking head now. You're under arrest. Take him outside and radio dispatch that we got the suspect.
Will do, Chief.
10-4,
police found body parts in a north side apartment, and now they wonder if they've uncovered some kind of death factory.
Questioning, inasmuch as he was here on the premises during the evening. That is about what we have at this time in the preliminary investigation.
At first, Los Angeles police thought that the murder of a young woman last March was an isolated act of violence, but since then they've come to believe it was connected to a wide-ranging series of assaults.
Police today continue to search for any clues in the near-fatal shooting of 29-year-old. But their doors and windows bolted tight.
The hairs on the back of my neck started standing up, and I said, "This is the guy. I just know this
Everyone
is the
makes
guy."
him look so bad, you know, but I know that he's a nice person because I've met him, and I know.
He's convicted of 13 murders.
I know. But he's really a nice guy.
A gruesome story leads off our newscast.
Good morning, Seattle, Washington. This is Lyle Brody coming to you live from the 103.9 KPLZ FM radio station, situated in this dear city of ours. Cloudy skies are expected today with more snow as the Christmas season draws ever closer. What better way to celebrate that occasion than with some good old music? This is Lyle Brody telling you all good morning from KPLZ FM, the one station to play all the greatest hits in the Pacific Northwest. All throughout the Pacific Northwest, starting on Saturday, moving from Portland all the way up to Seattle. The storms will be putting a halt on all current air travel in and out of the state, making this one of the worst snowstorms as of yet. Christmas traveling along the roads will be very limited, as well as back to all of those wanting to see family out of state. Stay very safe and pack very warm as temperatures estimate to drop to below 30 degrees. This is Robert Carlson, King 5 Weather. Now back to you, Elaine.
I hope you all travel safely if you are going to see family members this Christmas season.
Crap.
Now, we begin with breaking news regarding the recent discovery of a body buried beneath the small shores outside the city itself. We go live to our on-location correspondent, Georgia Fields. Georgia?
Good morning, and thank you, Elaine. I'm standing here outside the city of Everett, just a couple miles north of Seattle, where police have made a shocking discovery of a dismembered body scattered throughout the shoreline of Everett. This is just one of the continuing finds being made in the Seattle surrounding area as of August this year. As of now, the identity of the victim remains unknown, but we will be sure to keep you updated. While the victim remains unidentified, the police suspect the incident to be connected to a previous spree of murders by incarcerated serial killer Evan Whitman, who attacked young adolescents from 1979 to 1988. He was arrested by Police Chief McCormick in 1989 after a phone call made by an escaped victim, the same victim whom later testified in court against Whitman. This is Georgia Fields, King 5 News. Back to you, Elaine.
Thank you, Georgia. While some bodies have been recovered fully intact, Some have also been found dismembered with bruises and slash marks. While Mr. Whitman remains in custody, he continues to hold to his word on the remaining missing bodies from the states of California, Idaho, Oregon, Nevada, and Washington. Without any further leads, police departments are left without answers. We will continue to update you as more arrive. This is Elaine Parker, King 5 News, Seattle.
Now here's another hit from the decade of Hairspray, Dunkaroos, and Michael Jordan. This is Billy Joel's Only the Good Die Young, a very good song that we at 103.9 KPLZ FM can provide to all our dear listeners.
ID. Thank you, sir. $20.50 plus tax.
Detective Carson. Are you Detective Carson?
Yes.
Do you know me?
Martha,
Shut up.
What's this about?
Do you know me or not? Or do you know my daughter, Abby? My only child.
Ma'am.
My baby girl was the brightest person. Anyone would have loved her. But do you remember what happened to her?
Martha, don't do this in public.
Do you remember the face you dragged up from the Jensen Lake? The person you swore you would find? The moment she disappeared. Do you remember her face? Do you remember your promise?
Martha.
Get off of me. Because of him, the other fucker at the department, our daughter was never found in time. It's all your fault. You son of a bitch. You fucking said that you would find her, but all you found was her body. Do you know what I had to do with her body? I had to fucking bury her.
Hey.
It's your fucking fault. You didn't find her in time, you son of a bitch. You let the fucking monster kill her.
Are we still not talking?
What are you doing here, Denise?
Nice to see you too.
Why are you here?
Believe it or not, I'm here to check in on you. What's funny?
Since when? It's been 9 damn months.
Here we go.
No phone calls, no letters, and no visits whatsoever.
Don't pull that bullshit on me, Ray. You know why I left.
You look like you're doing good.
Well, it hasn't been easy.
Nobody said it was.
I know.
You still a nurse at the hospital?
I am. Not much of a positive job these days.
Same.
You? Still work at the department?
Yeah.
And have you been handling it well?
You could say that.
I can tell.
Why are you here, Denise? Why did you come back?
I needed to know if you were okay, and to see if you are okay. Especially since it's been 3 years.
I know what you're gonna say, and please don't.
She's gone, right?
She's not. She's alive somewhere.
Please.
I don't want to hear it anymore from you. From someone who just gave up.
Fuck you, Ray. I'm not the only one holding on to a fucking fantasy like you. I lost the one thing in my life that mattered, and with you doing this again, I'm moving on with my life. When are you?
Shh, be quiet. I am. Okay. 1, 2. Happy birthday, Daddy. Happy birthday, Daddy.
Oh, sweeties, thank you.
I made it myself.
Oh, did you now? Your old happy birthday? You definitely made this.
Happy birthday, sweetheart.
You.
If you don't want to see, go get ready for school.
Happily. You started it. Did not.
No, that's enough, you two. Where's your sister, Sarah?
She's fixing her hair. Some boy talked to her yesterday. Did not. Stop lying. Or what?
Hey, Kayla, that's enough now. Now eat so I can drop you off before work.
Okay, Mama.
Morning, girls.
Morning, Daddy.
Morning, Daddy.
Morning, darling.
Good morning, birthday boy.
Mom, we're eating.
Maybe this evening.
That's the plan.
Finish, Mommy.
Put it in the sink.
I'm heading to the office. I'll see you all this evening.
Bye-bye. Bye, Dad.
Bye, honey.
Bye, Dad.
Girls, I need you to get your coats now. School starts in 20 minutes.
Good morning, Carson.
Morning, Chief.
You know those things will kill you eventually.
Tell me something I don't know, Chief.
You doing alright?
I'm alright.
You sure?
Yes, sir.
Alrighty then. I have some news to share with you.
What is it?
We've received a request this morning from Whitman up at Erickson. The official reason is that he wants to confess about the murders and where the bodies are located, so he could get some more time before his execution.
Of course.
But there's a catch. Whitman requested someone. A specific someone.
And?
That someone is you, Carson. Whitman put in the request specifically for you, and one other person from Seattle to go and interview or interrogate him, however you prefer.
What?
But I have ordered to terminate the request and have someone else go to talk with Whitman on your behalf.
Why would you do that, Captain?
Because you're still grieving, Detective. It's been 3 years now, and I think it's not a very good idea to send you to see someone like him, especially after everything that happened with Kathy.
Captain, with all due respect, this is a breakthrough in this case, and him revealing possible information we can go on.
Yes, I know, but you're dealing with what you're dealing with. And sitting with the same room as your cause. It's not gonna be pretty, Detective.
Let's say you do replace me. What if he doesn't talk or confess?
The bastard is nearly on his deathbed. What does he have left to lose?
His life, Captain. And all the valuable information that we could have got if you sent me there. I know you know I'm still in mourning. It hurts, yes. But given a single opportunity like this to help others like me find closure, that is the most important card we need to play. He can very easily take this to the grave with him and leave many other families still without answers.
I know, Detective. Damn it! Alright, I won't cancel the request. I don't like the idea, but if you can get that bastard to talk, it'll be very helpful to the families. And hopefully to you as well. However, before you go, I need to make something very clear to you. Do you understand?
Okay, sir.
You're going into the wolf's mouth, Detective, and he doesn't go lightly, believe me. Number 1, do not let your personal feelings get in the way of your job. You're there to get the necessary information to help us in our investigation. Anything that happens will result in the complete failure of this case and your removal from the department. Do you understand?
Yes.
Number 2, know the differences between fact and fiction. Whitman has tendencies to lean in his favor. He'll try to tell a bullshit story if he needs to about his personal life. Here, all the necessary information and confirmed details are in this folder. And finally, 3, don't let him get inside your head. His confessions will deal with what happened to those people if he tells you the truth of his victims he killed. You're going to hear some fucked up shit. Do you understand, Detective? I'm speaking to you as a colleague, but also as a friend. Do you?
Yes, sir.
Then it's settled. You'll be heading toward the penitentiary tomorrow morning. Good luck, Detective. And stay safe.
Well, so you're still alive, you old bastard.
I'm 44-ish, you grandpa.
Well, touche.
So what's new?
Nothing much. Hey, have you seen the photographs I gave you at the Christmas parade yesterday?
I have. It'll be a good use for the article then.
Alright.
Do you by chance know if Bailey has given the clear on my article?
Not that I know of. Oh, morning, Emily.
Morning, Trent. Brady.
Emily.
Brady, Bailey wants to talk to you about something. He needs you in his office right now.
Is it about my article?
I don't know, but it sounded urgent.
Uh-oh, someone's in trouble.
Oh, bite me.
Come in. Morning, Brady.
Morning, sir. I was told you wanted to see me?
Yes, I did.
Is everything okay, sir? Did you see the article?
Yes, I have, and it's a great article, but I believe this other story is going to be a top seller.
Other story, sir?
Yes, we received an official request from the Erickson Penitentiary down south.
Okay.
That serial killer Whitman, he wants to do an interview for our papers.
Whitman? That monster who killed all those kids?
Yes.
What does he want?
Well, he wants you to be the one to do the interview along with some other person. He requested you specifically for this, for reasons unknown to me.
Okay.
If you do this, it'll be the biggest story of the decade. You know as well as I that Whitman for over 10 years has committed atrocities, horror, and pain to people. If he gives exact locations or information regarding any of those missing cases I've been seeing on the news lately, you and I would be sitting on something great that even other news outlets won't have. Think of it. He didn't send for anyone besides you, Brady, and I know for a fact that you're the best writer we have at this firm to tell this story.
So, you need me on this?
Yes, I do. I'll see if I can get you sorted this evening with the motel down in Grove. Tomorrow you'll head to the side and talk with Whitman. Try and find out as much as you can about what he's done. And I know you're a family man, so make sure what he says doesn't affect you. You understand?
Yes, sir.
Alrighty then. Well, you focus on that. I'll publish your Christmas parade article in tomorrow's issue.
Thank you, sir.
Go ahead and get to work.
Hello?
Hi, Lana. Is Vivian there?
Yes, she is. Is this Brady?
Yes, it is.
She'll be on. Just wait a moment.
Okay.
Hi, honey. What's going on?
Hi, Viv. I just got informed right now that my boss...
Okay, what's the assignment?
You know that lunatic that's been locked up at Erickson State Penitentiary? The one that is involved in all these missing people? He sent a letter to our publication for an interview. Out of all the candidates, he picked me, and only me.
That's a little scary.
Tell me about it.
I'm guessing from this phone call that Bailey assigned the assignment to you already?
He did.
Alright, do you know when you have to leave?
He wants me to leave tonight, and I have the interview tomorrow morning.
Okay, well if you're heading back, make sure you lock the door.
You're not opposing the idea, are you?
Yes, I don't like the idea of you sitting face to face with that monster, but it's your job. Reporting the news. My Clark Kent or Lois Lane.
And I thought you hated my comics.
I'm still full of surprises.
Oh, yes, you are.
Look,
you're going to be sitting across from a man who has done so much horror to people. I need you to be ready for that because believe me, you're going to want to do something to that man, especially since you're a father and have a family. Make sure you're ready to hear the most horrible things out of that mouth, okay?
Understood, babe.
I love you and be safe driving down to Grove.
I will. Make sure you and the kids are safe here, too.
We know we'll be waiting for you to come home.
Love you.
I love you too.
Hello, sir. What can I help with you today?
I have an appointment here with Warden Myers concerning a specific inmate.
Oh, do forgive me, Detective. I'll let him know immediately. Please take a seat and he'll be with you shortly.
Thank you.
Detective Carson is here to see you about Whitman. Very good. I'll let him know. He's on his way.
Thank you, Mrs.
Watson. Elise Watson.
Watson.
Afternoon, Detective.
Afternoon.
So sorry if I kept you quite a wait. One of our inmates had a meltdown this afternoon, and he is under our watch right now.
It's all good, Warden.
It was an emotional trigger. You see, that occurred from one of our speakers. So, I'm guessing that you are ready to meet Mr. Whitman?
It is what I was asked to do, yes.
Very well. Follow me, please. I'm sure you are aware of our rules.
Very much so.
Good. Be prepared. We will escort Mr. Whitman to this room. So please, wait in here with Mr. Montgomery.
Hey, Detective Ray Carson, right?
Yes. And you are?
My name is Brady, sir. Brady Montgomery, and I'm from the Seattle Times.
A reporter?
Very much so, yes.
What are you doing here?
I was brought here to do my job, sir. Mr. Whitman requested me to come here for this interview. Is that why you're here, Detective?
Yes. He put a request in to meet with our department, and I'm here.
I see. Well, what will he say?
I don't know. But we will have to find that out, won't we?
So, anything you're looking forward to doing these holidays?
Nothing.
Oh.
You?
Well, my wife is going to be taking us to her parents' cabin this Christmas. My girls are looking forward to it.
You have daughters?
Yeah. 4 girls.
Wow.
I know, right? They can be a handful, but they're my entire world. And so is my wife. Do you have any children, Detective?
I do.
Oh, how is she doing? Detective?
Now, Mr. Whitman, please answer all the questions needed. And Ray, do what you like, but make sure it's done by the book. Perkins, stay by the door. Yes, sir. Hello, Mr. Montgomery. Mr. Carson.
Hello, Mr. Whitman.
Please, call me Evan.
Very well, Evan. So, should we start on why you brought us here today?
In time. Detective Carson, how good it is to meet you. I'm Evan Whitman. How do you do?
Mr. Whitman?
Evan.
My bad. Evan, shall we proceed with the interview?
Yes, we shall.
Great. This is Brady Montgomery of the Seattle Times, along with Detective Ray Carson on the Grove Police Department. It is 10 a.m. Pacific Standard Time on December 16th, 1990. This audio is a tape recording, number 1, with Mr. Evan Robert Whitman at the Erickson State Penitentiary. You can start wherever you like, Mr. Whitman.